We're here with Cammile Adams. If anyone in back would like to join us up front, we're here with Cammile Adams, who is yet another first-time, excuse me, no, she's not. We have had so many first-time Olympians, I'm used to saying that.
It's great.
It is great.
So great.
But Cammile Adams joining us up here as a champion in the 200-meter butterfly. So Cammile, just go ahead. You said it was great just now. Explain why it's so great.
Obviously, after the last, 24 or 48 hours, I'm just really happy to punch my ticket to go to Rio.
Mike?
You swam a very strong last 50 on that 200 fly. You're one of the few world-class swimmers, perhaps invoking Melvin Stewart, who is a side breather. Where did that come about from, and how does that help you swim so fast?
Yeah, so when I was in the 6th grade, Scott McFarlane, who now coaches for Magnolia Aquatic Club, I couldn't get the timing down of the breath with the stroke, so he was like, let's just try this out after many frustrated practices. So we tried it out and it stuck and it works. I definitely wouldn't say that it works for every little kid that tries it, but I think it's something fun. Obviously works for me.
Was that a part of the piece of keeping hips straighter as well?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I was trying to breathe, I guess, when my hands were coming back towards my hips, which I guess was, like you said, causing my hips to drop. So we really wanted to just make sure that the breath was coming at the top of the stroke. So the side breath works.
Brian?
Can you talk about sort of the wave of emotions you've had here, thinking you're out and then this and, just going up and down and up and pulling it out tonight?
Yeah, I think it all started with not making it back in the 400 IM. I was third 4 years ago in that, so that was a little bit of a crush for me, but I was really excited with how my 100 fly went before that. So once I got off that roller coaster, then I swam 100 fly that night and won another best time in that, so was pretty stoked. And then led into the prelims and hadn't raced for 2 days, and then obviously with the DQ in the morning was not what I wanted to see, but luckily, like I said earlier this week, I have a great support staff behind me that knew exactly what needed to be done, and went back and watched the video review, and there was no question about it. So I'm glad he made the call. I mean, he was doing his job, but obviously it wasn't the right call. So the waves of emotion definitely just kind of hit me last night, I guess, and after the semis just really wanted to refocus and recharge. I slept 11 hours last night and another 3-hour nap today, and if you know me, I'm a big napper, I'm a big sleeper, but that's even a lot for me. So I think it just definitely took a toll on my body and emotionally and mentally. But luckily I have like a great people around me, great friends that really just stepped in more than I could have ever asked for. I mean, I spent a good bit of time yesterday with Allison, and I mean, she had her final last night, so for her to come in my room and just tell me some jokes and watch some trashy TV, she knew exactly what I needed.
All right, Cammile, can you just talk a little bit about your transformation over the course of these 4 years from being an Olympian and being able to kind of wear that around for 4 years and then becoming a repeat Olympian? What have the last 4 years been like?
Yeah, I mean, these past 4 years have been a journey that I never thought I'd get to go on. You know, you dream of becoming an Olympian, and then once you do it, you have to like reset, I guess, and reestablish what you want to do in the sport. And obviously making the trip to Charlotte 18 months ago was the hardest thing I've ever done, leaving Houston and my family and now my fiance and my sister and leaving everyone behind. But I knew that in order for me to be successful this year, I really needed to be around people that were just in the same phase of life, and we were going to be doing the same things, and I wasn't going to have to be attached to a college program where they were resting and I wasn't, and all of that sort of thing. So when I met David in 2012, I knew that we just clicked and we got along really well. And so moving out there has been so much fun. Luckily, Bob Groseth came on, and he's more of the mid-distance kind of coach we have there. So it's been really fun these past 4 years. I feel like, especially the past 18 months, I've learned a lot about myself and grown a lot, which I don't think I would have had the opportunity to do if I would have stayed in Texas.
Cammile, for win the gold medal, is necessary to 205 or depend on the Japanese cutting, or who are the situation?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm obviously capable of a much faster swim than that tonight. So a little disappointed with the time, but as you know, I'm always hard on myself. So I definitely think I'm going to be a lot faster in Rio, and I'll be excited to hopefully be on the podium there.
While the microphone's going in back, you mentioned your journey to Charlotte. Talk about Swim Mac and the success you guys have had as a team here.
Yeah, it's been so much fun, and I also feel like that's kind of been emotional, these trials, as you just get so invested in these other swimmers. And but it's been a lot of fun. You know, obviously watching Kathleen Baker and Katie Miley make it a couple nights ago. Katie's my roommate and Kathleen's like my little sister, so that was just so exciting for me to come down off of that high as well. And then watching like Jimmy and Tony make it tonight, just super awesome. And I know the guys coming up are going to have great swims as well. I think this definitely just motivated them, like Katie and Baker motivated me. I mean, Kirsty Coventry is someone that I train with every day, and she has a big role, not in just my swimming life, but just my life in general. And so if it wasn't for her, I don't know if I could have stuck it out in Charlotte, being away from home, but her and her husband have definitely taken me in, and it's just such a fun group. I tell people we're like the most dysfunctional family that you've ever met, but we really are. It's a ton of fun up there. I love it.
So Cammile, can you talk about the camaraderie you guys have as 200 butterflyers? Obviously the moment you shared with Haley tonight, and then on the flip side, Katie not making the team, and you had up on with her last year, and just the emotion she's going through right now.
Yeah, obviously Katie's been through quite a bit in the past year, I guess, since January. But I know that she has big things in store for her these next 4 years, and so it's heartbreaking her not going with me. We've grown a lot together these past 3 years especially, definitely taken her under my wing, but I know that she still has a lot of growing to do, and I'm very excited for her. On the flip side, I've also gotten to know Haley really well, obviously being in the SEC together when we were both in school, and she's so sweet, and when you hang around Haley, you want to be a better person, so I think she's just who Team USA needed. It's just who I needed, so I'm obviously very excited she trains also so super hard, so I think the training camp's going to be so much fun, the two of us together, and I can't wait.
You have the best last 50 in the world. I think it's pretty fair to say that. How much pride do you take in that? And then is there a point where you're like, okay, I need to keep it this close or that close so I know I have a shot coming home?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's, you know, I learned that from Steve Boltman for sure, just to really be confident in that. And I'm obviously really proud of it, but I think definitely going into these next couple months, just working on that front half speed is something I'm going to need to do. And like I said earlier, I think that's not my best swim. It's not going to be my best swim. So yeah, I'm excited. Thanks.
All right.
Great.
The champion in the 200-meter butterfly, Cammile Adams.
Thanks, guys.